the zone, they're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Borth back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Borth back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Borth back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Borth back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Borth back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Borth back out in front. A shot and they a pleasant good morning and welcome to Adelard Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, as we are set for RI St. M's hockey as they take on Team Illinois, Game 3 of the series on the weekend. Here on Fans Only Sports Network, Matt Gillis in the broadcast booth with you this morning from the legendary Adelard Arena, and it has been quite a battle between these two sides over the course of this weekend. Mount coming away with 2 wins, including a 7-0 shutout yesterday after an 8-2 victory on Friday. And Mount back in the red again for the 3rd time. And Team Illinois back in the white and blue, which is where they started back on Friday. So Malagousas back in net today for Illinois. And Justin Bayers will go for Mount. And it will be 27 of Stefanik to take the face-off. And we apologize for any video hiccups you might be seeing right now. Looks like we're having a bit of an internet issue in Adelard, and it's kind of interesting being hardwired into the internet, and we'll hope that it'll settle out here. It's a quite cold and crisp day here in Woonsocket. It's certainly hockey weather. This one has moved through the neutral zone. Morgan tracks that one. It is poked away and moved back. Once again for the 6 of Alex Vesnapu. Hit inside by Prevendar, excuse me. I'm gonna get these on Game 3. I'm gonna actually get how to pronounce these Team Illinois names. And a whistle and a stoppage of play with 16 left to go, so just 1 minute in. And already some issues as you saw one of the Mount players whacking Prevendar's glove away from him. Callum Hughes pulls that off of the line, kicks it in around the backside boards. Can be pulled out and carried along by Theo Kiss. For the 77 of Stephen Prevendar. High and wide. As it kicks around. And carried out by Skura, Jaden Skura. And Skura sends that one back. Hughes was standing there on the backside boards. O'Neill is going to pull this one up, looking for Nelson. Nelson fires, and it hit the post. First shot of the day from either side, and a good one. Kicked all the way back around behind the cage for Illinois. Callahan was trying to get it from his teammate, could not. Now he will at the blue line. Tracked over once again for Parker. Parker dumped it into the zone. Whitfield will poke at it defensively, can get it away onto the stick of Roberts. Earhart throws that one down in the zone as Mount tries to move in offensively now.
for Roberts. Poked away by Earhart again. Held at the blue line, still held in as Earhart tied up with Parker. Callahan cycles that one around for Parker, who taps it all the way down. They're going to call deflection. Bears has to kick it away. Came right down in on Justin Bears. That will be called for an icing as it will go all the way down. And we'll get a stoppage of play with 13:50. All right, St. Sim's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network, brought to you by Stanley Tree, employee owned and operated. Visit StanleyTree.com for more information. And by Hampden Hockey, Connecticut's Hockey Pro Shop. Face off in a immediate shot from Prevender. And again, Prevender. Cycled around by Yak. Lucas Yak had a goal in the opening game of this series. It was one of the only two that have been scored by Illinois on the entire weekend. Deflecting off of the backside boards by the Zamboni doors. Was sent around. Menzel and Fisher trying to grab at it. This one's going to slide through. Everyone come all the way down. It will be stopped by Malagusis. To be picked up and carried forward by the 19 of Bewick. Connor Bewick wearing the C as captain of the team. Yak has the A as assistant. Kalbeck carries through. Kalbeck, nifty little drag there and couldn't get anything further of it. For Montiero, JJ Montiero, what a weekend he has had. Standing on 4 goals, 2 in each game. For Ipri, it bounces past Ipri, will come all the way down, stoppage of play on the icing call. Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by our elite recruits with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. For athletes looking to play at the next level will be seen by being a part of rreliterecruits.com. Sign up for your 7-day free trial today. By Joseph Lamy, attorney at law, 696 Reservoir Avenue in Cranston, Rhode Island. Visit josephlamy.com for more information. And Odyssey Health, groundbreaking concussion protocols. Visit odysseygi.com to learn more. Barber tried to slot that one from Montiero. Bouncing off of the sideboard. Stefanik goes for it. Looking again. Nelson was trying to get Kalbeck to throw the pass. Instead, he goes across to Weidegant. Weidegant will leave that one sitting as he was looking for his teammate Braden Davis. Back for Kalbeck. Kalbeck slots one through to Davis. Davis was in front of 3 Mount jerseys, and Vinny Ipri decided to take it away. So Stefanik will work that one forward for Montero. Hard shot that can be paddled aside by Malagusis. Georgie left that one sitting in the neutral zone, picked back up by Montero. Montero turns, fires, and it is in Malagusis's legs. And we'll get the stoppage of play, and that is the weekend that Montero is having. 4 goals on the weekend so far. Can he add to the tally today? Skura cycles, looking. We'll take it to the corner. Theo Kiss comes in to help out. He's bumped by Georgie, and that one will get horseshoed around. Parker taps it. It's held in the zone by Whitfield. Whitfield tried to fire, and Sonny Lombardo got in the way. Came back for Whitfield, for Jaden Skura. Skura will get that one across, but a foot of Theo Kiss was on the opposite side of the line, and offside has been called. One of 2 games today at Adelard Arena. We'll have the U18s against the Cape Cod Whalers to come up 2 p.m. Eastern time right here on fansonlysports.com. Part of a triple header of hockey action on this Sunday, as we'll be at Schneider Arena later tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, as the Providence College Friars men's club ice hockey team take on the Central Connecticut State Blue Devils in Game 1 of the ACHA season. As that one is moved by Montaldo across the backside. Can be picked up by Sakura, thrown down into the corner. It will horseshoe around. Mount will go for a line change. Fitzgibbon alongside of the 9 of Roberts. Work with Montaldo, Whitfield, and Earhart. As now Illinois goes for a line change, and they've got Kalbeck with O'Neill and Yek. Davis out there on the ice, along with the 20 of Jake Georgie. Roberts in a tie-up with O'Neill on the side boards. It's slotted across for Menzel. Vesnapu for Roberts. Roberts against Kalbeck, can only be able to dump that one into the corner. Lost a handle on it. Roberts collided with the linesman, kept in by Vesnapu, and that one deflected off the backside boards. Fitzgibbon around for Earhart. Earhart gets tied up by Kalbeck. Fitzgibbon comes back to help him out. He's bothered by Georgie. Losing an edge and going down was the 25 in white and blue of Ryder O'Neill, and perhaps a skate issue, as a shot and a save is made on the far side by Byers. Roberts gets bumped in right in front of the Illinois bench on the dump. Mount goes for a line change now. 5 fresh on the ice for both sides. Tracking through the center was the 19 of Connor Bewick. Pinned into the corner boards, pulled out Pravander, and that one is just snagged out of midair by Byers. Couple of West Coast guys on the ice all together. Justin Bayers from Westlake Village, California. David Earhart, Manhattan Beach, California. Chase Stefanik, Yorba Linda, California. Throwing Kai Menzel from San Marcos, California. It's a full West Coast line. Parker in the center, bounces off of traffic, comes back for Callahan. Pinned along the backboards. Pulled out and carried away. A flick of the wrist will send it for Morgan in the corner as it came from Montero. Menzel will have that one dispossessed from him, carried out by Hederich. Only gets back as far as the defensive blue line as Vesnapu was able to stop that one. Alex Vesnapu from East Chatham, New York, headed to St. Lawrence University. One of 3 commits on this Mount roster, along with Callum Hughes headed to BU and Theo Kiss headed to UMass. .720 left to go here in the first period of play. We hope that you've got your bagels, donuts, waffles, French toast, whatever you wanted to make this morning, and a very large pot of coffee to join us on this 9 a.m. face-off. And we thank you for tuning in on fansonlysports.com. And if you have decided to watch this one later, we thank you for tuning in on demand. It will be carried out of the zone for Emerson. Cross for Nolan. Sent back once again for Lucas Yak. Stefanik bumped into the sideboards there by Kalbeck. Dropped it for Morgan. Morgan lost an edge and went down. And that one went all the way up. And did it actually even come down from the ceiling, or is it stuck? It's up in the insulation barriers. And that's the first time I think that I've seen a puck go up into the ceiling physically. We've seen it bounce off of it plenty of times, but never just go up and not come down. And the referee even was taking a look up, going, wait, where is it? So a fresh piece of rubber on the ice with 6:15 left to go here in the first. Wyckoff will send that one down. Horseshoeing around the backside boards. Looking. Nelson trying to creep into the center there. That one's going to come all the way back. It's going to scoot on the opposite side of the blue line. And so Illinois will have to track back out. Opportunity here for the Saints. Continuing to move it for Wyckoff on the backside. Carried out of the zone. Catala will dump that one in. This is the Saints this weekend. They dangle the carrot in front of a team in the first period and then blow you apart. We saw it in game one. It was 1-1 after one. And then all of a sudden it ended up 8-2. Yesterday, it was 1-0 after one and ended up 7-0. And a penalty has been called. And it's going to be on the 19 of Connor Bewick, and it's going to be 2 minutes for roughing and a Mount power play for the first time today. So 5.5 left to go here in the first, and they'll put 2 minutes on the board. And Theo Kiss and Jake Georgie were inching in before the faceoff. Hughes trying to cross shot, score! Theo Kiss slots it to the 15 of Jaden Skura, and it's 1-0 Saints. .520 left. Took all of about 10 seconds of power play time. Offside called there. For Callahan. Leaves that one dangling behind the cage. For Pravander. Picked back up. And another opportunity for the Saints to fire that one. That came off of the stick of Hughes over in the corner. Menzel runs to the backside with Vesnapu, who kicks it away for Sakura. Back across for Kiss. For Menzel, for Theo Kiss, and he dangled it and somehow still came away with the puck after it looked like it got kicked aside by Malagusis. From the point, Menzel back into the attempt again from Hughes. Menzel tried to fire that one a third time, went through traffic there, may have hit Parker. Hughes back for Menzel again, fires one. That one will be shepherded in by Malagusis for a stoppage of play. We will assume, given the early start time of this game and then the other game to follow us not being until 2 o'clock, we will get an ice resurfacing to come after the conclusion of this period. So we should have a longer break after the end of the first. And then we will play the second period of play. For Lucas Yak. Carried out to the blue line. Kicked back in by Earhart. Bewick. Backside as he slotted that one around. Looking for O'Neal. And it came back across again, and we'll get a face-off at center ice. On the 2 line. All right, St. Sims Hockey on Fanzoli Sports Network, brought to you by Stanley Tree, employee-owned and operated. Visit StanleyTree.com for more information, and by Hampden Hockey, Connecticut's Hockey Pro Shop. Emerson flicked that one all the way down for Vinny Ipri. Ipri will tap it over for Stefanik. Stefanik will get it to go around the backside of an Illinois player, and it can be scooped up and carried by Montero. A 1-0 Saints lead at the end of a first period. Is it deja vu again for the Saints? Have they dangled the carrot in front of a team only to end up finding this one be very heavily curved numbers by the end? Trying to get the wraparound with Stefanik. For Montero. Back at the top of the line for Ipri. Calbeck here will pick this one up for Illinois. Over for Nelson. Nelson carefully fired one, and Bayers makes the save. 2 and change left to go here in the first. Montero rolls that one around for Morgan on the sideboards. Morgan brings it back, wrap around by Montero, and he hit the post and dislodged the net from its moorings. As they will attempt to jam the spikes back into the ice. And we'll set it for the final minute and change to go in this period, where they'll then move them again. For the Zamboni to resurface. .148. Vishnapu. Taken away by Bewick. Bewick through the center. Dropped in a hard shot that came from the outside corner. Will cycle all the way back down, and that came from Charlie Nelson. For Bewick. Bayers will play it on the backside right in front of the Zamboni doors. Fisher had it tap off of his stick. Back for Bewick once again. Slot over right in front, and that one went across the mouth of the goal. It may have gotten even a little bit behind Bayers, but the defensive play dislodged the mountain net, and so we get a stoppage of play with 1:10. And the final minute to go here in the first period of play. Standing on the lone goal from Jaden Skura. And that is the mount tally for the moment as Callum Hughes tracks through. Hughes went down in a pile of snow. Sakura and Kiss on one side. Hughes takes a dislike with Connor Bewick and throws him into the boards. Yak had one roll upside of Nolan. will come all the way back. It will be tapped by Malagusis. 30 seconds remaining to play here in the first. Prevander will send that one wide of Bayers. Montaldo as it hits the backside zone, and they whistle it for icing with 5 seconds left. And already some of the parents and family members have made their way for the lobby in the heat that it allows on the concourse. Hard shot from the 11 of Callum. Hughes does not touch the netting, and the horn sounds, and we're through one, and they're going to say no. No ice. So we're gonna play through, as we do sometimes. So we'll get the 2-minute intermission break and then be back on the ice. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching RI St. Sims Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network.
Pharmaceutical company Prevacus says their new concussion medication Prevacol helps repair nerves and promote cell growth.
We can get the drug in the brain in less than 5 minutes. And our plan is, when we get that diagnosis on the field of play, give the drug nasally, get it in the brain quickly. When it gets in the brain, it actually gets into the nucleus of your brain cells, and it reduces swelling, inflammation, and oxidative stress at the same time.
When Jake and I first talked about this many years ago, one of my first questions was, will this help me? And he goes, no, this is for treatment immediately when a concussion, or you think a concussion has occurred.
Yeah.
As we welcome you back and get set for our second period of action here on fansonlysports.com. Mount leads 1-0 as we're underway in the second period. Earhart and Fitzgibbon, along with Menzel, Roberts, Vishnapu, the 5 on the ice for the Saints. Callahan, Bewick, along with the 56 of Lombardo, Prevander, Kalbeck for Illinois. As Bayers makes a couple of quick shots. Callahan tried to track that one in, bothered by Vishnapu. And it's taken away for Earhart. Earhart against Kalbeck. Couldn't come to the better of it. Kalbeck scooped it up. Kalbeck tapped off. Earhart. Stefanik carries that one out. Morgan all the way down. Stefanik. Hard shot and a save by Malagusis. Shot and score. Illinois carried it all the way straight down, and they've tied this game up. It's Connor Bewick. So this game is all knotted at 1. Just barely 2 minutes into this. Not even 2 minutes into the second period. Stefanik cycles that one around for Monteiro. Back for Barber. Barber has to try to come out of the zone defensively now. Barber tracks through. Lost an edge and went down. May have been hit for a second by Jake Georgie. Cross for the 13 of Nelson. Ipri will bounce it off of the backboards. Does not go far. Has got tied up between Barber and O'Neal. Open net opportunity as it's slotted across, and Stefanik will go ahead and just shuffle that one in to Malagusis. A quick face-off and a quick whistle as Saints tried to drop that one right on to Malagusis. Face-off won by the Saints, kicked around the backside boards. Fisher tried to move it. Whitfield from distance for Potoma. Right there to pick it back up and carry it to the corner. Whitfield, again, that one went through traffic. Morgan right there on the doorstep. Or my apologies, it's actually the 16 of Fisher. And Catalo waving at the referee, and the puck was caught in the backside of the net. That aproning that goes around the bottom of the net. Kicked around the backside boards. Bewick for Davis, dropped off the side, taken away by Whitfield. Yak, back to Bewick at the line. Can be taken away by Montaldo. Fisher, Potoma gets hit, picked back up by Montaldo, cross for Whitfield. Off of the skate of Emerson, will come all the way down. It will negate any icing as it was deflected. Menzel through for Jaden Sakura, and he cannot continue the play. Callum Hughes bumped along the sideboards. He got into a tete-a-tete with Callahan. Theo Kiss carries through, offside called. Faceoff that can be won by the Saints. Dumped into the backside corner. Theo Kiss. Kiss carries around. Got back for Menzel. Menzel fired. That one went a little bit wide. Picked up in the corner by Vesnapu and fired around. Vesnapu, Menzel, Sakura, Hughes on the ice right now, along with the 14 of Theo Kiss. Kiss pulls that one away. Caught in trouble on the sideboards. Kiss goes down. So too does an Illinois player. No call from the referees, and it is cut, and it is just dying in the piles of snow along the dasher boards right now. And now they're going to whistle play as a Mount player is taken down and pushed by an Illinois player. And I think we're going to actually get a penalty out of this one. I think Prevendar is going to go to the box. So they're going to call matching penalties. Theo Kiss gets called 2 minutes for roughing. Prevendar gets called 2 minutes for cross-checking. So we'll play even up with 11:40 left to go here. Barber. For Earhart. And offside is whistled. And more fisticuffs and issues between the referees and these two sides. And that's been a bit of a story all game, all weekend, in fact. Another whistle and another stoppage of play. Another face-off to come, this time in the neutral zone. Slotted all the way around the boards, and that one will go down. Icing will be the call this time. And we have played 15 seconds of time in 4 whistles. Stefanik will roll to take the face-off for Mount, as he did so against the 13 of Nelson. Hard shot from Montaldo. And a save. So Nelson back to the circle against Stefanik again. Kicked around. Monteiro settles it out. Stefanik looking for space, looking for a lane. Drops it back for Morgan. Morgan's going to try to carry across. He's bothered by Georgie. Comes back from Montaldo. He can't get it to go anywhere. Dies in front of the Mount bench. Now slotted along Davis. Lost a little bit of a handle on that one. Monteiro is going to have to pick it back up. Colton Whitfield coming through the center. Drops it for Stefanik. Cross for J.J. Monteiro. And that one went just wide. Whitfield. And that one will come all the way back. The arm will go up and icing will be the call. U18s against Cape Cod Whalers coming up later this afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. As always, you can catch all RI St. M's home games right here on fansonlysports.com. With 9 minutes still left in the period. The Zamboni door went up for a second and then came right back down. A little bit surprising to see. Backside zone for Vesnapu. Kicks that one around for Sakura. Sakura has the lone goal for the Saints on the day. And another whistle, another stoppage of play, and this time the net is off of its moorings again. And it seems to really be the left side peg that they're having a lot of issues with. Both during the first period when Malagusis was on that side, and then now with Bayers on that side. Both goalies have had that peg pop off. Wyckonon chased by Kiss. Kiss took a whack at it, and it somehow skittered backwards, where it had to get kicked aside by Malagusis. Snapu keeps it in for Hughes. Sakura. Sakura gets taken down. No call from the referees as we continue on. This game's throughout the weekend have been very loosely called, but then when it's been egregious penalties, they have called them very harshly, as should be at any time. This one will go all the way down, the arm will go up, the whistle will sound, and icing the call. Northeast Pack Hockey returns to Adelard Arena next weekend as the 15s and 16s get their weekend in the sunshine of Northeast Pack Hockey. Not exactly sunshine weather. After the 14s and 18s had weekend number 1. And then coming up the following weekend, it's the Beast Tournament. We'll have a bevy of mount games associated to that whole weekend. Of course, you can always check fansonlysports.com. That's fansonlysportz.com for schedule information. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at FOSPORTZ. They are going to switch Bayers for William Braun as we have crossed the midway point of the game. So a share of the duties. Bayers played game 1, Braun played game 2. They're going to split game 3. Montiero swinging one around the back side after he got ran into by Prebendar. For Morgan, pulled away by Parker. Around the backside boards. Carried out. Davis got in the way of that as it was being slotted for Montiero high and wide. Cannot be kept in the zone. Ipri and Morgan trying to go for it. Callahan carries out with this one. Hard shot, score. And it's Jake Georgie. Yeah, 20. Jake Georgie got the score. Braden Davis is going to get the assist. And it's 2-1 Illinois. And for the first time all weekend, Illinois has a lead. With 6:50 left to go here in the second. So the carrot has not been dangled today. We've got a hockey game on our hands. Whitfield sends that one through, and a save made by Malagusis. Will the Mount coaching staff regret the goaltending switch? It is hard to come off the bench cold and go right into a fast-paced game. Whistle right off of the face-off collision took the referee as well. As Fitzgibbon and Charlie Nelson collide into each other. Around the backside boards for Earhart. He was trying to push that one out in front. Couldn't get it. Maltaldo keeps it through. Earhart taken off of the play. Bewick carries that one. Kicked aside by Braun. Earhart back for Roberts. Roberts will drop that one off as the Saints go for a line change. Dumping in with 5:50 remaining in the period. Whitfield cycling in the defensive zone, has it tap off Fitzgibbon. It will not be icing. Fitzgibbon was across the blue line when he did so. For Nolan. Is dispossessed by Vesnapu. Carried out here by Patoma. Patoma was looking to drop for Fisher. Has it run up traffic in blue and white of Illinois, and they carry it forward. Menzel at the neutral zone, and Mount was still offside. And the conversations between the coaches and the referees this weekend have been quite epic. Off of the padding on the stanchion side. Menzel continues that along and continues to ping pong back and forth. Comedy show on the Illinois bench. Yuck. Drags one. Hughes, arm goes up. We're going to get a penalty here as Hughes was tripped. For Kiss. Dying in the snow to Menzel. Fires. Save. Whistle. And now we will get the penalty for tripping and a power play for the Saints. It'll be their second power play of the day. They are 1 for 1 on the power play. It took them all of 10 seconds time last time. And at the moment, made the game 1-0. A goal here would tie this one at 2. Vesnapu for Menzel. Back for Vesnapu again. In the corner for Kiss. Alex Vesnapu sent one, and that was somehow snagged by Malagusis. We were waiting for the ding because it was tracking for the crossbar. In the corner for Hughes. Hughes sent that one just wide. Horseshoes back around for Menzel. For Hughes. Menzel through traffic. Came right back for Vesnapu, took a whack at it. It spins around after deflecting off the glass. Callahan tries to cover it over. Menzel got back there defensively, came back for Georgie, and he fired one high and wide. 1:12 left to go in the advantage. 3:30 left to go in the period. Hughes will cycle himself with this one across the blue line. In the middle of no man's land, and it's pulled away by Illinois. Parker carries away with it. Parker fires, and that one will be gloved by Braun. 50 seconds left in the advantage. So Parker will come in as Nelson's thrown out of the circle. Montero will come in as Stefanik's thrown out of the circle. And we'll play on. Montaldo. Checked across for Stefanik. Poked away from him. Carried back in the neutral zone. Montero for Whitfield. Back for Montero again. 25 seconds remain in the advantage. Whitfield at the blue line. Stefanik for Montero in the center for Whitfield. Montaldo fired that one in, kicked aside. From Malagusis, 4, 3, 2, and 1 will take us to the end of the power play. Back to even strength hockey. Whitfield fired one in. Second attempt from Stefanik was in traffic. Whitfield will chase it all the way back. Final 2 minutes to go here in the second period of play. We'll get the longer intermission after this period as they'll resurface the ice. There is a ton of snow on the ice right now. In terms of actual snow on the ice, we have to wait for it. No! Colin Whitfield doing Colin Whitfield things. It's a tie game at 2. And Mr. Whitfield has got himself another blue line snipe highlight. So we'll go possibly tied at 2 with 1:45 left to play here in the second. And through all the years that we've been calling hockey in Rhode Island, we have seen Colton Whitfield do that so many times, and every single time it's amazing. Nonetheless, Earhart tried to stick one right on the doorstep. That one bounces right back at him front. Fitzgibbon had an opportunity there. Mount trying to pressure here in the final minute to go. That one died along the dasher board. Has to be kicked between the wickets by Earhart. They're going to say it was across the line, and icing will be the call. Or offside. So Hughes against Nelson. For Bewick. And that will be icing. And I'll stop the clock. Inside of the last minute of this second period. Game 3 on the weekend for these two sides. Game 1 of 3 on the day for us here on Fans Only Sports Network. We'll have the Mount U18 side against Cape Cod Whalers, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and then we'll see you at Schneider Arena, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. ACHA hockey season begins. Providence College Club men's ice hockey team against Central Connecticut State. Flicked by Theo Kiss. Does not go through. Back to the blue line area. And through the neutral zone, Ipri and Kiss. Barber lost that one completely as the puck is having trouble sliding around, and so too are the players having trouble skating around. As we'll get a stoppage of play with 11 seconds left to go. Fitzgibbon at the circle for the Saints. Yak will skate to the circle for Illinois. Puck is dropped and won by the Saints. Menzel will carry across. Hard shot and a save made by Malagusis. This one will likely be dropped and sit there, and we will go to the intermission. It slides back for Menzel. Menzel will fire it into traffic. The horn will sound, and we've reached through 2. 2-2 after 2. And they'll resurface the ice, so the players will descend down the tunnel. And we'll take a commercial break. You're watching RI St. Sam's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. Goes right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. Goes right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. Goes right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Boyd back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn, there's some.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Boyd back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn, there's some.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Boyd back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn, there's some.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Boyd back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn, there's some.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Boyd back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn, there's some.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Boyd back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn, there's some.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in.
As we get set for third period action, a fresh sheet of ice here at Adelaide Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. And a locked up scoreline at 2-2 after a snipe goal from Colton Whitfield. Fitzgibbon and Yak. And a face-off that's won by Mount. From behind, Roberts gets hit. Cross-checking called. And will there be anything extra added onto it? Emerson's going to get a chat from the referee. And he's probably going into the box for 2 and then some. Nope, it's just going to be the 2. Six seconds into the period. So a third power play of the game for the Saints. 1 for 2 on the day. Whitfield. Stefanik. Back for Whitfield. Stefanik again, Whitfield. Traffic in the middle. There is a loose stick. It actually belongs to the head of Malagusis. And an Illinois player. They're going to throw Morgan in the box. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. One of the Illinois players grabbed Malagusas' stick, went to slide it back, and it hit Morgan's skate and bounced back forward. It was not kicked by Morgan. It was not pushed by him in any way. The Illinois player flung the stick backwards, and it hit Morgan's skate, but they're going to throw Morgan in the box. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. What a bizarre penalty. So we'll play 4 aside for 1:20, and then Illinois is going to have a brief power play. Monteiro fired one. That got deflected and went way up into the netting. That was a bum penalty. Face-off won by Illinois, carried out of the zone, dumped all the way down. Will be saved by Braun. Snappa will chase that one around the backside boards. Nolan kicks it back for Yak. Menzel carries it out of the zone. Menzel will dump that one in weakly on Malagusas. For Nolan. Yak. Nolan drags one and a save made by Bayers. In 9 seconds, Illinois will get a player back. And we'll have about 35 seconds of power play time. Stick taps will end the power play. .45 left to go. Pravander. Kalbeck looking for Davis in the corner. He's able to peel it away for a moment. Ipri for the Saints trying to clear the zone. It's kept in by Kalbeck. Over in the corner. A loose twig on the ice is Vinny Ipri's for Morgan the other way. And a great save by Malagusas. Morgan had that one lined up. Comes all the way back around. Another shot. That's from Monteiro on the corner. That one's boarded away. Barber gets shoved in the boards from O'Neal, skating across the blue line. Ipri able to keep it in. Dumped into the corner. Horseshoes around the backside boards. Came back out. Stepanek was trying to go for it. Couldn't get there. Davis headed the other way. 2-on-1. Great save made by Braun. Monteiro lost an edge, goes down, slides into the back boards, lost the puck handle. Boxes are cleared, 5-a-side hockey. Nowhere to pull the trigger on that one for Bewick. Wykenot tapped off by Morgan Callahan through traffic, trying to get the backhanded deflection right in the center. There's Kalachek. Montero. Hard shot, may have hit traffic. That one's going to go up and hit the glass. Katsalo and Kalachek collide. Calbeck's run into the boards. Callahan has to cycle it back. Georgie. Montaldo. Parker now trying to outlet for Illinois. Comes back into the neutral zone. Can be carried by Whitfield. Whitfield gets run off of the play for a moment before he's able to get it for Patoma. Emerson. And that one will go all the way out of play. And a stoppage of play with 11:40. All right, St. Sims Hockey on fansonlysports.com. Brought to you by Stanley Tree, employee owned and operated. Visit stanleytree.com for more information. And by Hampton Hockey, Connecticut's Hockey Pro Shop. For icing and another stoppage of play. Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by our Elite Recruits with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. For athletes looking to play at the next level, be seen by being a part of the nation's #1 recruiting service. Join RREliteRecruits.com and sign up for your 7-day free trial today. And by Joseph Lammy, attorney at law. Visit Joseph Lammy at josephlammy.com, 696 Reservoir Avenue in Cranston. And Odyssey Health, groundbreaking concussion protocols. Find out about their research and more at odysseygi.com. For Yek against Vesnapu. Hughes now back for Menzel as he cycles it around the backside boards. Looking for Theo Kiss. Kiss will carry it himself through the neutral zone. Off for Jaden Sakura. Sakura has one of the 2 goals for Mount on the day. The other came from Colton Whitfield. For Hughes. And Callum Hughes sends that one up into the body of Malagusis. A very long break for us after the conclusion of this game. We'll be back on air 2 p.m. Eastern Time as the U18 side take on Cape Cod Whalers. Roberts. Peels away. O'Neal is bothered by Ipri. Puck slides through. Davis tries to chase for it. Barber in the corner. Ipri goes down hard right at the Zamboni doors. And a arm will not go up from the referee for tripping as Fitzgibbon got taken right off of that play and had his legs taken out from underneath him. Ipri. And now the pucks will start flying. The sticks will start flying. The fists will start flying. As Fitzgibbon rolls into an Illinois player. This one will spin all the way down for Malagusis to stop the play, and then it will be continued on. From his knees is Jake Georgie trying to slot that one forward. Whitfield, Montaldo. Callahan. It's kept at the blue line, fired and saved by Malagusis as Colton Whitfield was looking for his second snipe of the day. quickly on the face-off, Montaldo. Nolan. Whitfield will chase it to the corner with Yak. Whitfield got there first for Monteiro. Montaldo cross ice. Prevendar. Whitfield has to hold it to wait for everyone to go on sides. Morgan gets through 3 white jerseys for Stefanik. Jay Stefanik will throw that one around the boards. Monteiro kicks it back for Whitfield. For Montaldo, open space, and that one, it gets caught in traffic in front of Malagusis and pushed out of the zone. Offside is losing an edge. And quickly, some teammates from the Team Illinois side getting in the way of Emerson and a couple of other players to prevent anything from occurring. Eight and a half left to go here in regulation. Arm goes up. There will be a penalty that will be called against Mount. Patoma will touch the puck. We're going to get a whistle, a stoppage of play, and a cross-checking call to come. And Kai Menzel will get called for cross-checking and go in the box for 2. Kalbeck fired that one. Cycles all the way back around. Yak couldn't hold it. Bewick goes back to get it. Kalbeck and Bewick, along with Yak, Emerson, and Nolan on the ice right now for Illinois. It is Barber, along with Catallo, Ipri, and Fitzgibbon for the Saints. Catallo is tied up on the boards with Kalbeck. The two of them continue to tangle. Catallo finally comes free. Yak has the puck headed the other way for Illinois. Curls back to the blue line for Kalbeck, back for Yak, fired, and it's in the mitts of Braun. .105 left remaining on the advantage. Deflection will negate the icing. Bewick will go back and get it. Mount will make a line change for Kalbeck. Carries that one across the zone. Is able to deke around a couple of different Mount defenders. Sliding back for Bewick once again. For Yak. Final 30 seconds to go here on the advantage. 6.5 left to go in this third period. And that will be swallowed up by Braun, and will stop the play. Want to make sure you don't miss out on a single Mount St. Charles St. Sim's hockey game. Just follow us on Instagram and Twitter at FOSPORTZ. And you can bookmark the RI St. M's page. It's fansonlysports.com/RI-St-MS. If you bookmark that page, it will always take you to the video player to be able to watch RI Saints hockey. All home games from Adelaide Arena broadcast live throughout this 22-23 season on Fans Only Sports Network. Up high over top of the glove of Braun as it hit the backside glass. Stefanik will peel that one away. Box is empty. We play five-a-side hockey with 6 to go. Stefanik curls through, and that one went right off of the edge of Malgusis. Coming back around through the center, Montaldo took a whack at it. Didn't get a full piece of wood. Whitfield taps. Horseshoes around, will go all the way down. It came off of Whitfield. Illinois is going to go for a line change. Montaldo is going to pick it up with no icing called. For Montiero. Comes back across for Whitfield. That one hit the side of the net. It will roll on its edge back where it can be controlled and carried out into the neutral zone. Morgan and Hughes were trying to grab at it. It is pulled away by Nolan. Coming right out of the box on the bench is Theo Kiss. Morgan gets spun around and goes down. He's a little slow to get up. And now we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage of play as Morgan is still slow to get up. And then just cup checks O'Neal. And Morgan's gone for spearing. So Morgan has just been thrown from the game for spearing. It'll be a 5-minute major. There's 5 minutes left in this game. And now we're going to have the congressional debate between the Mount coaches and the referees. And Illinois is going to have a power play for the rest of the day. So here's a developing situation. Braun makes the save there on Kalbeck's shot. Bewick. And another save by Braun on the attempt from Kalbeck. Fitzgibbon sends that one back to the blue line, gets tracked across. Illinois has to back check to not get called for offside. Bewick for Kalbeck. Inside. Braun splits the wickets and makes a save. Kalbeck. That one went well wide. Hits off the backside of the doors. Came right back out in front, and it's kicked away by the Mount defense. Round for Yek. Yek blocked into there by Barber. And this one's going to come all the way down. Mount will be able to make a line change. There go Montiero, Stefanik, Whitfield, Montaldo on the ice. As Yek carries that one across the blue line. 3.5 left to go. Back for Bewick at the blue line. This one's going to hit off the boards. It's going to deflect off the side glass as it's moved by Montaldo. Monteiro got that one almost into the offensive zone, carried back by Illinois. Kalbeck carefully for Bewick. Montaldo is going to get into the corner, pins that along the boards. It is peeled out. Kalbeck again at the blue line for Yak through. Braun saw it. 3 left to go. Is there overtime? Oh. What they want to do? Okay. Face off to come down in front of Braun to his left. Catallo will flick that one all the way down. Icing will be the call. All right, St. Sim's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network, brought to you by Stanley Tree, employee owned and operated. Visit StanleyTree.com for more information, and by Hampton Hockey, Connecticut's Hockey Pro Shop. Nelson will get thrown out of the faceoff. Davis will come in. Kalbeck with a lane, fires. Braun makes the save. Can Mount see their way out of this one? Nelson is able to complete the faceoff this time. They're trying to go to that left side line, left side from our broadcast standing position for Kalbeck, and see if he can get an alley and not finding space. That one's going to go off of Bewick as Catallo threw it back at the blue line, and it's going to go all the way back into the Illinois zone. Catallo's going to whack it away. Montaldo is going to keep it down in the zone for a moment. Hughes, Catallo, Whitfield, Montaldo on the ice right now for the Saints. Peeled away by Hughes on the board from Montaldo. He will slot it to Catallo. Careful here for Hughes. Hughes! Holy cow, with 2 minutes left to go. A shorty from Callum Hughes. It's 3-2 Saints. Timeout called by Illinois. 2 minutes left to go in this game. They have 2 minutes of power play time still left on the 5-minute major. Callum Hughes has just hit probably the biggest goal of the weekend as he put the Saints ahead 3-2. We'll take the quick commercial break. You're watching our St. Sim's Hockey on fansonlysports.com.
Pharmaceutical company Pregame says their new concussion medication Prevacol helps repair nerves and promote cell growth.
We can get the drug in the brain in less than 5 minutes. And our plan is when we get that diagnosis on the field of play, give the drug nasally, get it in the brain quickly. When it gets in the brain, it actually gets into the nucleus of your brain cells, and it reduces swelling, inflammation, and oxidative stress at the same time.
When Jake and I first talked about this many years ago, one of my first questions was, will this help me? And he goes, no, this is for treatment immediately when a concussion or you think a concussion has occurred.
Yeah.
The acute problems that exist later on in life, if we can take care of these at an early age and start getting some of these things to our children and grandchildren, and I think we can make this our game, football, a safer place.
And so the whole goal is we're
back out of the timeout. 2 minutes left to go in this game, and Callum Hughes has just knotted the biggest goal of the weekend as he put the Saints up 3-2 on a shorthanded goal. Illinois on the power play for the remainder of the game after the 5-minute major was assessed to Morgan for spearing that also involved a game misconduct. Yak. Emerson standing right on the doorstep of the net. Kalbach. Fired that one into traffic. Carrying away with it is Jaden Sakura. Arm goes up, and are they gonna get Illinois for the penalty? They are going to get Yak. 2 minutes for hooking. It's gonna negate the remaining minute 20 of power play time. We're gonna play 4 aside. So, quote-unquote, even strength hockey for the remainder of this game. And now the Saints really can find a way to possibly see this one through. Kiss. Off the sideboards for Montiero. JJ Montiero sends that one up. No goals for JJ Montiero today, but 4 on the weekend, and he has certainly been involved in a number of plays today. But Callum Hughes will get player of the day. A shorthanded goal with 2 minutes left to go in this game. And they have pulled the goaltender for Illinois. Malagoussis is out of the net for the final 30. They're going to try to go 6-on-4 or 5-on-4. Kalbach through the middle. Shot, score! Well. It works. As it's a goal from Nelson, and instead we're knotted at 3 with 20 seconds left. That'll be 4-on-4 for the final 20 seconds, and we will see what the decision is. Fitzgibbon, Whitfield fired that one. That kicked all the way back right in front of Fitzgibbon. It's going to get pinned to the corner boards. It's going to flick all the way out and will be shuffled. And now that's going to be a huge problem. The horn's going to sound. And one of the Illinois players, and that may have been the 19 of Bewick, took out Braun as Braun was trying to play the puck. And I think that's going to do it. They're going to call Bewick 2 minutes for tripping. And are we going to play overtime, or is that it? And Braun's stick is done. Braun's stick is completely shattered. They're having a discussion with the Mount coaches now regarding what, if any, overtime will be. As one of the referees talks with Nelson. It would be 4-on-3 because of the penalty. And I think they just want to make sure that they will get the power play. There is 1 second of penalty time remaining to Mount. And now they're having the discussion with the Illinois coaches. I think we're going to get a 5-minute overtime out of this. So Stefanik's going to go in the box for 1 second. And then we are going to get overtime. So it's going to be a 5-minute overtime period. There are 4 players standing on the ice for the Saints right now. Whitfield, Hughes, both of them have goals on the day. Montaldo and Monteiro has 4 goals on the weekend. Nelson Georgie and Calbeck skate out for Illinois. And it's 5-on-3 for the next 2 minutes. Whitfield for Montaldo. Monteiro, Stefanik for Whitfield. It taps over top of his stick for Monteiro. Monteiro lost his stick. He'll kick it along the side boards. Comes free for Stefanik. Back for Monteiro. Montaldo holds. Monteiro tried to go in traffic. Couldn't get it through. Came back for Hughes. Round for Stefanik once again. They've got 1 player back, and Stefanik sticks one in on Malagusis. And they're going to stay playing 5-on-4 for the next minute 15. Saints win the faceoff. Monteiro tracks across for Montaldo. Montaldo peels back for Whitfield at the blue line. Stefanik back for Whitfield. Whitfield winds, fires. That one's deflected up into the nets. And we'll get a stoppage of play. 58 seconds remaining in the advantage and 3:58 remaining in this overtime period. Puck drop. Hughes is able to get it to kick out. For Stefanik, back for Whitfield. Stefanik once again. Held, Stefanik fired. Malagusis threw for a second, came back, and then he's able to shut the door. That is just some great goaltending, no matter what side you're on. Hughes against Yek on the faceoff. Won by Illinois. Georgie throws that one all the way around. It's going to come all the way down. No icing. They're going to say it deflected. 32 seconds remaining in the advantage. 3 and such remaining in the period. Stefanik. Montaldo. Back for Monteiro. Monteiro will cycle around. Drops one for Stefanik. Whitfield from the blue line. That hit somebody up high. Came back for Montaldo. Hit the post. And the stick of Malagusis is free again. Yek carries this one back for Illinois. Montiero pulls it away off of the side, and a whistle and a stoppage to play on offside. Well, this game has had everything and then some. As now the penalty boxes have emptied and we go to 5 aside. Osnapu. Jaden Sakura, who got all of it started back in the first period of play. Cycles around for Menzel. Menzel for Theo Kiss. Cross for Sakura. Sakura fired one, and that one is sticked aside by Malagusis. Off of the glass behind, and it wraps around. Front of the Illinois bench, Emerson tried to continue that one forward. Wykenot pokes at it along with O'Neal. And it comes out on the stick of Alex Wasnapu. For Theo Kiss on the opposite side. Slotted for Sakura. Sakura trying to get one on. He could not. He gets tied up. And some fisticuffs between Sakura and Wykenot. Hits the linesman and then comes back down. It's moved along by Wasnapu on the opposite side for Menzel. Dropped for Kiss. Kiss gets taken out of the play by Nolan. Inadvertent, so no call there. Wasnapu. Montiero sneaks underneath Bewick. Callahan. Hughes. Montiero for Stefanik. Drops one. Back for Montiero for Callum Hughes. That one hit traffic. Back again for Montiero. Menzel was a little too far drawn to the other side. Last minute of play in overtime. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. Are we going to get a penalty called? No. Yeah. I was waiting to see if the trip was going to get called. And just a stoppage of play for creasing. Calbeck. Callahan. Stefanik. Callum Hughes right in front. Montiero couldn't put it home. And getting run into is Malagusis, and he's taking a moment to shake the cobwebs off. Timeout called by Mount with 36 seconds left to go here in this overtime period. We'll take the quick timeout as well. You're watching RA St. Sam's Hockey on fansonlysports.com.
The other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
(3-3), 36 seconds left to go here in the overtime. And a face-off to come down to the right-hand side as Hughes will skate to the circle for the Saints. Mount wins the faceoff. Ipri fired one from the blue line. Comes right back to him again. Ipri fires again. That one hit traffic and deflected just wide. Stefanik has it. Cycling around. Peeled off. Callum Hughes pops it up along the glass. Comes back for Stefanik again. Looking for Hughes. Monteiro is going to go over to the corner to get it. Back for Hughes once again. Ipri at the blue line. Well wide. In the final 7 seconds to go. This one's going to flick all the way down the ice. There's going to be icing called. And they're going to get a face-off with 2 seconds to go. And this one's going to be a drop, kick, and shoot if Mount can win this faceoff. And it slides too far, and Whitfield will not be able to get the shot off, and the horn will sound. And that will be it. Illinois is campaigning for a shootout. Illinois is campaigning for a shootout. The Mount coaches are going to talk it over. And we are going to get shootout. It's going to be 3 players to each side. And it will be Mount to shoot first, and it's going to be J.J. Monteiro. Monteiro will skate to center, picks up the puck, carries through, draws to the left side. Monteiro can't lift that one, and Malagousis makes the save. Yek will go first for Illinois, as they will spot the puck at center. Yek comes in, picks this one up. He's going to go far right side, comes back in, and that one will get kicked away by Braun. For the 14 of Theo Kiss, the second shooter for Mount. Kiss picks this one up. Malagousis comes out high on Kiss. Kiss will lift it too high as Malagousis cut off the angle. And it'll go to Kalbeck as the second shooter for Illinois. Kalbeck shoots, scores. One more shooter for the Saints. It's going to be the 7 of Colton Whitfield. Whitfield has to score to tie the game. Otherwise, Illinois will walk out with the win. Colton Whitfield rolls in. Whitfield does not get it. Malagousis makes the save, and Illinois will win 4-3. Saints take the series win 2-1 on the weekend. 8-2 on Friday, 7-0 yesterday. It's 4-3 today for Team Illinois. They'll go home with at least something out of the weekend. And the two teams will come across center and shake hands and say their farewells until next time. Thank you for tuning in this morning on fansonlysports.com. For Lindsay Levine, I'm Matt Gillis. All of us here at Adelaide Arena. We'll see you back here 2 p.m. Eastern time as the U18 side for the Saints take on Cape Cod Whalers. Until then, stay safe, be warm, and have a happy Sunday.